Othello play by William Shakespeare. The play begins in Venice, a rich and powerful city. Othello, a brave and respected general, is a man of North African heritage, a Moor, though admired for his military skill. Some Venetians look down on him because of his race. Despite this, Othello has fallen in love with Desdemona, the beautiful daughter of a Venetian nobleman named Brabantio. She has also fallen deeply in love with him, impressed by his courage, his travels, and the hardships he has faced. They marry secretly, fearing her father's anger. Not everyone is happy about Othello's success. His ensign, Iago, secretly hates him. Othello had promoted another officer, Cassio, to be his lieutenant instead of Iago. Iago feels cheated and swears revenge. Iago is clever, manipulative, and two-faced. Outwardly, he pretends to be loyal and honest, but inside he is full of jealousy and malice. He recruits Roderigo, a foolish nobleman who is in love with Desdemona, to help with his schemes. Iago promises that Roderigo will win Desdemona if he follows his plan. Iago and Roderigo wake Brabantio at night, shouting that Desdemona has run away with Othello. Furious, Brabantio gathers men and confronts Othello. But when brought before the Duke of Venice, Othello defends himself. He explains how he won Desdemona's heart, not with magic as Brabantio suspects, but by telling her stories of his adventures and sufferings. Desdemona confirms her love, standing by Othello with courage. The Duke supports their marriage. Brabantio, though bitter, can do nothing. News arrives that the Turks are attacking Cyprus, a Venetian colony. Othello is sent to lead the defense. Desdemona insists on traveling with him. Cassio, loyal but inexperienced, also goes. A storm at sea destroys the Turkish fleet, and Cyprus is safe. The Venetians celebrate, and Othello and Desdemona look forward to a peaceful life together. But Iago sees this peace as his chance to ruin Othello. Iago begins planting seeds of doubt. He tells Roderigo to provoke Cassio into a fight, knowing Cassio cannot hold his wine. During a celebration, Cassio drinks too much. Roderigo insults him, and a brawl breaks out. Cassio wounds a governor before Othello arrives. Angry, Othello strips Cassio of his rank. Cassio is crushed. His reputation is everything. Iago, pretending to be helpful, advises Cassio to seek Desdemona's support. He says if Desdemona pleads for him, Othello might forgive him. Cassio agrees, not realizing he is falling into Iago's trap. Iago now works on Othello. He hints that Desdemona may be too kind to Cassio, that her pleas for Cassio's reinstatement might mean more than friendship. At first, Othello dismisses it. He trusts Desdemona completely, but Iago keeps pressing, asking sly questions, making Othello notice every small detail. Then comes the turning point, the handkerchief. This handkerchief, a gift from Othello to Desdemona, is their first token of love. Iago arranges for it to fall into Cassio's possession through his wife, Emilia, who unknowingly helps him. When Othello sees Cassio with the handkerchief, his faith in Desdemona collapses. The proud, noble general changes. Jealousy burns inside him. He becomes harsh, suspicious, and consumed by rage. He demands proof from Iago, who lies skillfully, twisting every word and action into evidence of betrayal. Othello swears revenge. He kneels before Iago, vowing to kill Cassio. Iago, pretending loyalty, vows to help him. Meanwhile, Desdemona remains gentle and loving. She cannot understand Othello's sudden anger. She continues to plead for Cassio, believing she is helping Othello's friend. Emilia, wiser, begins to suspect Iago's role. She warns Desdemona that jealous men are never satisfied. But Desdemona refuses to believe Othello could truly doubt her. Iago arranges for Othello to overhear Cassio laughing and talking about a woman. In truth, Cassio is speaking about his mistress, Bianca, but Iago makes Othello believe it is Desdemona. When Bianca angrily returns the handkerchief Cassio gave her, Othello sees it and is convinced Desdemona is guilty. Othello, torn between love and fury, decides Desdemona must die. That night, Desdemona goes to bed, troubled by Othello's behavior, but still faithful. She sings a sorrowful song her maid once sang about betrayal. Sensing something tragic, Othello enters, holding a pillow. Desdemona pleads her innocence, weeping and begging for mercy. But blinded by jealousy, Othello smothers her. She dies praying for his forgiveness. Emilia bursts in and discovers the crime. She cries out in horror and finally reveals Iago's treachery, how he lied, how he used the handkerchief to deceive Othello. Iago, desperate, kills Emilia to silence her, but others capture him. Othello, struck with unbearable grief, realizes the truth. Desdemona was always innocent. He has murdered the woman who loved him most. Othello, once noble and strong, is broken. He gives a final speech, remembering his service, but admitting his terrible error. He stabs himself and dies beside Desdemona. Iago is taken away to face torture and justice, but he remains silent, never explaining his motives. The play closes with tragedy, love destroyed by jealousy, trust ruined by lies, and a noble man undone by a villain's cunning. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.